Women's Fitness has published an article where Aimee Cringle talks about her rise in CrossFit and the struggles she has faced along the way. Now, for those of you who don't know Aimee, for whatever reason that may be, Aimee is 25 years old, originally coming from an athletics or long jump background. She started CrossFit as a way to get her sweat on after one of her friends suggested it to her on the bus, of all places. Since her debut in competitive CrossFit in 2018, she has come first in the CrossFit Open in the United Kingdom 3 times and has gone from being ranked 73rd in Europe to 4th in Europe in 2024. Absolutely insane. Considering the fact that Europe is now such a huge competitive field, 4th in Europe is a massive, massive achievement. It is not often that you see a CrossFitter on the cover of a fitness magazine. You may ask yourself why. And my personal opinion is that whilst women have come on light years with the perception of women's bodies, there's still a lot of work to do when it comes to how society perceives what women should and should not look like, or what women should and should not be. In a previous article in Glorious, Aimee admits that she used to be concerned with other people's perception of her, but goes on to explain that no matter what you do, at the end of the day, people will always have an opinion, and for her, being able to do things that the majority of people can't do is more important than just being quote unquote normal. She does then go on to say that she is not normal and that there's nothing wrong with being normal, but that she wants to be extraordinary. She wants to be better for herself. The growing wellness industry has us witnessing a fast rising and falling of different fitness trends. From women wearing waist trainers, having thigh gaps, and obsessively controlling macronutrients, to the movement of strong, not skinny. It can be really hard, nigh on impossible, to keep up with all of the toxic wellness cycles that society faces today, especially around women's bodies, and how they should be perceived, or how they are, how they should be, all of that good stuff. To me, this article stands as a beacon of hope, as women or society are becoming more exposed and more aware of what women's bodies are able to do. Like, as a woman who is submerged in the CrossFit culture or strength training culture by my social media, by all of the people that I follow on social media, everyone that I submerge myself with, everyone that I know is either in the CrossFit space, knows about the CrossFit space, has like physical abilities, so I'm less aware of the world outside of CrossFit, because all of the people that I follow are women who are really strong, really athletic, and really take care of their bodies. And because I follow so many people that represent and embody what Aimee represents and embodies, for me that is no longer a strange thing. That is no longer something that I am not used to. However, just because I am personally no longer experiencing it doesn't mean it no longer exists. Aimee acknowledges this as she discusses how she still found herself struggling with weighing more, however tries to remind herself that this is a good thing, as the women in CrossFit are far from tiny, and if she wants to compete with the best and be at her best, she needs to weigh more and have more muscle. Now, this is something that resonates with me a lot. I am far from the physique of the top athletes in CrossFit. However, I still struggle with not conforming to the stand as to like what women are expected to be, whatever that may be. And sometimes I even catch myself asking my partner Ross, am I attractive to you? Do I look manly with a large upper body? Like, is the way that my body is that still attractive to you? And all these thoughts are thoughts that we can all struggle with and shouldn't be embarrassed that we struggle with. These are thoughts that have been put in our heads by the society that is telling us how we should and shouldn't be. However, as I said, this article is a huge chunk of hope to show that not all women need to conform to the restrictive mold that is expected of us. Furthermore, Aimee talks about how she fuels her sessions and the importance of eating enough protein and fueling right to ensure she is able to do everything that she expects herself to do and more. While she promotes her sponsors such as Fresh Fitness Foods and Food Spring, which is a protein supplement company, this is something that more people need to hear. This is something that more people need to be aware of. That in order to achieve the best possible performance, fueling your body is key, and eating is a huge part of how women are going to achieve everything that they are capable of doing. Eating and fueling our bodies is the only way that we are going to be able to move forwards with our bodies and push it beyond the boundaries that we think exist. And not to mention that fueling and eating is a huge part of our lives that can and should be thoroughly enjoyed by every single person on this planet. It is a privilege that we get to fuel our bodies, and we should do so in honor of it, not to punish it. Now, the reason I wanted to talk about this article is I feel women need to talk more about what it takes to achieve accolades such as Aimee has. That our bodies only come to reflect what matters most to us. Aimee looks the way she does because she works really hard to be the best she can be within a sport. I look the way I do because I'm on a journey to discovering just how strong and fit I can become, and just how many boundaries I can push, and just how good I can get. And my body then becomes a reflection of that. Your body then becomes this expression of what you do every single day and what you then become to represent. So next time we start to judge the way that we look, maybe we should be asking ourselves whether our body reflects what we care most about and what we want most in life. Because at the end of the day, I think that that is what is at the center of what this article is. Aimee has said that she never tried to put on loads of muscle. She never tried to do anything that directly would affect her physique. However, by doing what she loves the most, by trying to do exactly what she set out to do, which has become one of the fittest women in the world, she has ended up looking the way that she does. So in the end, I look more muscular because to me, what is most important is feeling strong, healthy and fueled. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it provides some sort of insight. I kind of just wanted to give my 2 pennies worth. If you guys have any thoughts to yourselves, please do put it in the comments below. And then if you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel because I really appreciate it and it means a lot. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.